welcome back to the channel. Alicia back here with you guys. I know it's been a couple of days. Sorry about that. I've been kind of busy with school. I'm not sure if I mentioned that I am back in school I'm going for a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. So that's pretty exciting. Originally I was going to go for nursing. Don't mind me. Kind of a mess right now. I am just now getting ready. But I just want to stop in and make a video with you guys today. Sorry, try not to move you guys around so much. I'm going to talk with you guys today about something very personal, something it's kind of hard to talk about, eating disorders. I can personally firsthand say I can relate if you're struggling with this, because since I was around the age of 17, I do believe, I have struggled with an eating disorder. I try to keep it to myself for the longest time because it is embarrassing. It's something that's hard to talk about. You can be frowned upon if people know you have an eating disorder. So it is hard at times to discuss or to let anybody know that you do struggle. So a lot of times us people struggle in silence and we don't know how to get help. We don't know how to talk about it. So I'm going to discuss that with you guys today. I did not inform a doctor that I was struggling with eating until I want to say 5 years ago. So I started my eating disorder when I was around 17 and I'm 32 years old now. So 12 years, something like that. I had an eating disorder and I did not let anybody know. When I told the doctor, I discussed it with her. She did say that I struggled with, I'm sorry you guys, she did say I struggled with anorexia and bulimia, because there are times that I can go without eating anything at all. I don't want to eat. If I do, I'll just take one itty bitty little bite and I'll be done. Then there's times that I go through spurts, I guess you would say, where I eat, but then I will vomit intentionally. So I do have the two different areas of the eating disorder. It's been very hard. It's a struggle every day. I do have some people say, oh, if you wanted to, you could get over the eating disorder right now if you wanted to. All you have to do is just tell yourself you're not going to do it no more. But it's not that easy. It's really not. You face struggles with it. With me, when I eat, I feel so guilty. I feel like I'm doing the worst thing in the world when I do eat. I guess for having the eating disorder for so long, when I do eat, my stomach will get very bad cramps. My weight will fluctuate. 1 month I can be 15 pounds less, and then the following month I'll be 10-15 pounds heavier. It just depends. People have said, why do you have an eating problem? Well, for me, there are so many things in my life that I can't control. It's a day-to-day thing that there are so many things that I want to have control over, but I can't. Big partial part of it's because I'm too kind, I'm too shy, I'm too quiet, so people think they can walk all over me. So therefore, if I want something, to go a certain way, it doesn't, because people know they can take advantage and have it go their way that they want it to go, because I'm not going to say anything. So when it comes to the eating, if I feel everything is out of my control with eating, I can say, oh, I'm not going to eat nothing today. It's my power. I have the power over it. So that's a big thing for me. It's what I do have control over. It's the one and only thing I have the control over, and I can control, and I can determine when and which point I will eat and I won't eat. So that's my main thing. I know a nurse has stressed it to me that I need to get my eating problem under control. When I had my second child, when I was in the hospital, because I had C-sections for all of my kids, and they have to go, run all your blood work when you're going to have a child. So I know my second day in the hospital, because when you have a C-section, you're there for 3 days. So my second day in there, she came in with me and my husband, and she says, we can tell from your blood work you don't eat good. And then I kind of shrugged it off, and she got very aggravated. She could tell, I wasn't taking her serious. I wasn't listening to what she was telling me. And she said, it's not funny. This is a very serious problem. She said, if you don't get your eating problem under control, you will not live to see your kids grow up. You won't be around for them to turn into adults. So she did tell me that, and that was about 8 years ago that she told me that. Do I have my eating problem under control yet? No, I don't. It's a struggle every day. I'm trying. I do try. But as soon as I feel like even gaining a tad bit, if I can tell a difference at all, like I flip out. I feel awful. I feel like, oh no, I can't do it. I got to get, and now I keep the scale, and I'm constantly on that scale. And if I see a change, I have to get it back to what I seen before that change happened. So it's a very big struggle. I'm trying. Comment down below if any of you are struggling with the eating problem, or if you know anyone, if they recovered, or if they're in recovery, or let me know down below. We can all help each other out and support each other, and talk to each other. If anybody needs any advice, maybe we can give each other advice to try to help each other to get on the right path. But it is hard. But like I said, around 17 is when I first developed the eating disorder. Prior to that, I was I'm going to say it, I wasn't ashamed back then. I was very fat. I was near like 205, 207 pounds. And it didn't bother me. I felt like the most beautiful person in the world. It sounds funny, but I did. I thought I was just all that. Like, I did not care. I was, that big. I thought I looked good. And it's funny. It really is that, I had so much confidence back then, and now I have zero confidence at all. But no, when I was around 200, 205 pounds, I thought I was all that. I walked around with my head held high. I thought I was beautiful. I thought I looked hot. Now, I'm so self-conscious. I see someone totally different than other people see me as. Like, when I look at myself, I see myself as so fat. I see myself so ugly. It's weird, and I tell people all the time of people that's close to me. I'm like, it's so hard to look at yourself and not know how you really look. It really is. It's so hard that I look in the mirror, or I pass by a window or something, that I can see my reflection, just like now that I'm looking in the phone and I can see, myself. I'm like, is this really how people see me? Is this really how I look? Oh, like, scary. It's so hard that I see such an awful looking person that I'm like, at points it just gets to where I don't even want to go out. It's hard because I see a very ugly person when I look at myself, and it's so hard. And I don't wish it upon anyone at all to have to go through day to day with a struggle like this. It gets to be very hard, and I do go through my moments of severe depression because of it. And I'm constantly having to ask people, like, do I look fat? Do I, I'm constantly trying to be reassured of how I look. And it's hard. And I don't know where that plays into, like, an eating disorder, as to how you're seeing something totally different than what other people see. But it is hard. And I'm going to beat it. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to, do what I have to do. like I said, it's just a day-to-day struggle that I'm trying to get through day by day, do what I have to. And for the end result, I want to be able to look and see, like what I truly look like, and not to put myself down so bad, and to feel confident about myself. And everybody out there just needs to know you're beautiful in your own way. Whether you believe it or not, everyone is beautiful. You were made how God wanted you to be made. We can't choose how we're made, so we just gotta, remember that God made us how He wanted us to be made. Um, but yeah, I know so many people out in the world do struggle with eating disorders. It's, a very common thing. And some people lose their battle with the eating disorder. Their bodies get too weak and they can't go on. And I don't want that to be me. I want to say I beat this. I had the strength and I pushed and I made it. But I just wanted to stop in today and talk to you guys and tell you, eating disorders are very real. It can cause severe depression with the eating disorder. I know the doctor told me, it's a eating disorder is, mental. You need someone to talk to, such as a counselor, in order to work your way through it, because you develop that eating disorder for something, like traumatic that's happened in your life, and that's just your way of dealing with it. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here because I need to get my face on. My kids and husband are gonna be getting home soon, and I don't want to be looking a mess when they come in. But I just wanted to stop in and talk to you guys today, and let you know if anybody's out there that is suffering with an eating disorder or has overcome one, I'm here, and maybe we all can help each other and talk to each other and just give each other a push, and to help each other to beat what they're going through. But y'all have a good day, and I'll be back at you guys. Hopefully tomorrow I can sit down and go ahead and have another, serious talk with you guys and let you know some other things I've been going through. But I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys back here. Bye!